Thanks for joining me for Burn tonight. My name is Janae. We've got 2 circuits today. We're going to be working the full body, a lot of lower body today though. We'll be using gliders and mini bands. So if you have them, go ahead and grab them. If not, don't worry about it. So before we begin, we'll jump into our driven warm-up. So we're going to start with T-spine rotations. Sitting back on my heels, left elbows on the ground in front of me, right hands behind my head, and rotating out to the side for 4 in each direction. And so right elbows in front, left hands behind my head, rotating out for 4. Good. From here, we're going into our lift-offs. So up in tabletop on all 4s, knees are just hovering off the ground. I'm going to lift off one hand and the opposite foot, alternating sides, back and forth, trying to keep my hips from rocking around, stabilizing the core, 4 on each side, and relaxed. And last up, we'll go through our flow. So starting up in a high plank position, right foot's coming up to the right hand, rotating up to the right, coming back down, standing and shifting to a lunge on my left leg, coming back forward, left knee's down, reaching up for that hip flexor stretch, and back to the center, switching sides. Left foot's coming up, rotating up to the left, coming back down, shifting over to a lunge on my right leg, back forward, right knee's down, reaching up, hip flexor stretch. Back to the center, I'm rocking it back onto my heels, getting into as deep of a squat as I can, coming back out for round 2. Right foot's coming up, rotating to the right, back down, shifting over to a lunge on my left leg, coming forward, left knee's down, reaching up, hip flexor stretch, back to the center and switching sides. Left foot's coming up, rotating to the left, down, shifting over to a lunge on my right leg, coming back forward, right knee's down, reaching up, nice hip flexor stretch, back to the center, second time, rocking it back down onto my heels, seeing if I can sink a little bit deeper, and we'll go through one more round. Right foot's coming up, rotating up to the right, back down, shifting to a lunge on my left foot, back forward, left knee's down, reaching up, nice hip flexor stretch, back to the center, and switching sides. Foot's up, rotating to the left, back down, shifting over, lunge on my right leg, coming back forward, right knee's down, reaching up, hip flexor stretch, back to the center, rocking it back, last time on my heels, sinking a little deeper, arms coming up, standing up nice and tall. All right. Now that we're all warmed up, we will jump into our first circuit of the day. So we will be using both the mini bands and the sliders. We're going to be doing 30 seconds of work. There are 4 exercises. We will go through 3 rounds of each. Going to be working hard. So we've got some squats with the mini band hold, doing a little stabilization there. And we've got some hamstring curls, plank jacks, working the core a little bit, and then some more lower body to get our heart rates up. So I will show you them all as we go through the first time. Let's get rolling. So if we have the mini band, go ahead and grab those. For our squat with the mini band hold, so we're going to pop the mini band right above our knees. And if we don't have them, oh, that's not true, I'm lying. We're holding it in our hand. So mini band around your wrist if you have them. We're going to be holding tension in the band here, so pulling apart and feel it on the outside of our arms. We're going to be squatting down, holding for a pause with a couple seconds at the bottom. So if we don't have the mini band, we're going to still get that squat. Arms are out in front of us, we're holding, but if we have the mini band, adding some tension in there. Going to pause for about 5 seconds and then come back up for 30 seconds of work. Getting ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So squat down and pause for 3, 2, 1. Standing up, keeping tension the whole time. Right back into it. Couple of seconds at the bottom. 3, 2, 1. Standing up nice and tall. My shoulders are staying locked down into place, pulling this band apart the whole time. 2, 1, standing up, nice work. Keep it going. Good job. Only got a few seconds left here. Let's get one more hold for these last 5. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice job. All right, mini band's coming off the wrist. Tossing that off to the side. We've got hamstring curls coming up next. So grabbing our sliders if we have them. If we don't, going to be rocking out some single leg marches. So one knee's coming up at a time, alternating back in the 4th, keeping the hips elevated. Glutes are activated. If you've got sliders, got a couple options here. So I'm going to start off with level 1 And I'll show you the other ones as we go, but level 1, we're sliding back and forth, one at a time, keeping a nice momentum going. Let's get rolling in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So rolling up, sliding back and forth. It's level 1. I'm going to kick it up a little bit. You can slide both out together and shuffle them back in. A little extra tension in those hamstrings. Doing both at the same time. Level 3, if we're getting crazy, we're doing both together, sliding back up. Make sure we watch our lower back here. Keep the core engaged. Stick with whatever level we're comfortable with. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. All right, gliders are off to the side. This next one, got a lot going on here. So we've got a plank jack with a shoulder reach, no equipment necessary. So I'm going to be starting up in a high plank push-up position. I'm going to be hopping my feet out to the side as one hand lifts up, coming back to the center, everything's down, alternating back and forth. So you can take it slowly at first until we get comfortable with the movement. And if we need to, just step those feet out instead of jumping. Take the hop out of it, no worries, or take the reach out of it. So you can mess around with this one a little bit. Get ready to work in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So hopping out, trying to keep my hips from rocking around too much, back and forth with that added instability of my arm coming up. So fighting lower back extension here. So when I'm lifting up, not letting those hips drop down. Nice job. And if we need to, either take the arms out of it and just get those hops in, or we can take the hop out of it, step back and forth. Good. For 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome job. All right, time to get the heart rate up a little bit. We're working the legs. So we've got reverse lunge and squat jump. So we've got reverse lunge on each side, squat in the center. We're hopping, keeping a good pace going, back and forth. Getting ready in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So lunge on each leg, squat in the middle, right back to it. Just keep these nice and controlled. Nice soft landing each time. Good. Nice work. Got this if we need to. Take it back into steps. You can step into that lunge. Get the squat. Keep it going. Less than 10 seconds. We got this. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo. All right. That's round 1. Nice job. We've got 2 more. Grab a quick sip of water if we need it. Catch your breath for a few seconds. And then we're right back to the top. Good start. All right. Now that we know what we're doing, we're going to bump up the speed a little bit since we don't have the demo. Rest times are going to be a little bit shorter in between. Let's power through these 2 rounds. So mini band around the wrist. If we have it, let's get ready to start back at the top with our squat pauses with this mini band hold. Tension the whole time. We got it. All right, 30 seconds on the clack. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Going down low, holding that band apart. We are holding, we are holding. Coming back up, tension the whole time, right back down. Holding 3, 2, 1, right back up. Nice job. Keeping that tension, shoulders are down and locked in. Fighting a lower back extension here. Keeping core engaged, sitting my hips back. Nice job. Last few seconds, we're gonna hold for the rest of the time here. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. Mini bands coming off to the side. Curls are coming up. So rocking out our glute bridge marches if we don't have the sliders. Getting ready to roll in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So rolling up. I'm gonna do level 2 this time. Both out. Sliding back in. We don't have sliders, but we're on hardwood floor. Either use towel or socks so you can still get the work in, or cardboard if we're on the carpet. But if not, glute bridge marches. Still burning. Yeah, nice job. Keep it up. Last few seconds. Cores engaged. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Getting those hammies on fire. All right, flipping it over. Getting ready for some plank jacks with our shoulder reach out in front. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So alternating lift-offs every time we're going out. A little extra instability here. Trying to keep your core engaged the whole time. Hips are parallel to the ground. Shoulders are staying right over my wrists. Nice work. Good, keep it up. Nice job, a little less than 10. Let's crank it out for 3, 2, one more, and a rest. Nice work. All right, finish out round 2. Got a reverse lunge, hops with a squat. 30 seconds and we get another water break. All right, let's get ready to go. In 3, 2, 1, we're working. All right, lunge on each side. 1, squat in the center. Loading it up every time. Using some power here with those jumps. Going as fast or slow as we want on these. Keeping it nice and controlled. Nice soft landings. I know the quads are burning. Keep pushing through. Good. Last few seconds, we got this. Nice job. In 3, 2, 1, and a rest. Whew. 2 rounds down. 1 to go. Let's grab a sip of water. Let those heart rates come down just a little bit. Awesome work. These workouts always seem harder on Mondays. All right, we got 1 more round. Let's crush it. Grabbing that mini band if we have it. Squat pause with our hold. Remember, activating, keeping those shoulders locked down the whole time. Core is engaged. About 5-second hold at the bottom. Getting ready to go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Tension in that band. Squatting down. Holding for a few seconds. Nice job. And coming back up. Good. Right back into it. Keep the holds a little bit longer this time. If we ever need to come out of it, before I tell you to, by all means, go ahead, shake it out. Right back in. Keep that tension. Pull a little bit wider if we can. Nice job. We're going to hold the rest of the time here. Stay down low. 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice job. All right, let's give our quads a little break. Work those hammies. For our curls. So feet on the sliders. We've got them. Getting ready to curl. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I'm going to stick with level 2 again. So both out of time, coming back in. Make sure core staying engaged. Not feeling it in my lower back. If we start to at all, take it down into level 1. Alternating back and forth, but I want those nice and quick. We're not using it as a rest. We got this. Nice work. Last 10. Keep it going. Let's get a couple more. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. All right, done with those gliders for now. Flipping it over. Getting ready for our plank jacks and shoulder reaches. No equipment needed. Let's get ready to rock. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Topping those feet out. Reaching that hand up in front of you every time. Only as far as, if we can only go a little bit, don't worry about it. Just getting a little bit of reach if we can. Remember, if we need to take it out of it, down into a step, or we can just take the shoulder motion out of it. Nice work, we got this. Last few seconds. Keep cranking it out. And 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. That one works a little bit of everything. All right. Finish out round 3. Then we're moving on to the next circuit. Getting ready for some lunges and squats. Going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice hopping back and forth. Getting that squat in the center. Good, nice good pace going. I know we're getting tired, so if we need to, take it down. Lunge, lunge, and squat. We're keeping those legs moving. Whole 30, whatever we're doing, we got this. Let's finish strong. Nice work, everyone. Keep crushing it. And 3, 2, let's finish out this round. And 1. Woo, done with those. Awesome work. All right, have a sip of water. We are moving on to circuit 2. Done with all those exercises. All right, next step. We're using all the equipment again. So we've got curtsy lunges with our sliders, some loaded push-ups, but we're gonna work the lower body a little bit with those too, with the mini band. Got some deadlifts and some bear crawls and burpees. It's gonna get wild. So first off, move this up a little bit. We've got our slider curtsy lunge. So I'm gonna use both of mine so we can alternate legs back and forth. So I'm just gonna have my toes on the sliders so my heels are planted on the ground and both feet aren't gonna be sliding around. So one foot's gonna wrap around, tucking that knee in, nice and close, coming back up, right into that other leg. So pretty easy to take the slider out of it. We're just stepping instead. But I'm gonna add those sliders into it. So if you have them, let's use them. Getting ready to work, 30 seconds, in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So sliding back, really driving through that front heel. Standing back up nice and tall. Nice work. Good, keep it moving. Get as many of these as we can. Still controlling that movement, so we need to take it slow. We can do that. Just going at your own pace here. Nice job. Good, if you can, reach that back foot a little bit further across. Really driving through that front heel for 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome work. All right, let's do some push-ups. So, mini band is actually going around your ankles this time, but it is going on our legs. So I'm gonna have mini band around my feet. Again, if we don't have one, no worries. We're just not gonna have that extra tension in our legs. But the push-ups are hard enough, so that's all right. All right, so loaded push-ups. Push-up position. My feet are gonna be a little bit wider here, so I can feel the tension from that band. I'm gonna do a push-up, and then I'm loading back up onto my heels. Knees are staying apart, keeping the tension in that band the whole time. Coming back down, cool? So if we don't have it, same thing, just without the band around our ankles. All right, let's work. 30 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. So pushing up, elbows are going to about 45 degrees. Angles beside me. Loading it up, knees are just hovering over the ground. Now I'm trying to keep them right in line over my toes when I load it up. If these bother you at all, we can go back in a downward dog instead, or we can even drop it back onto the knees, whatever we need to. Nice job. Let's get one more. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice work. All right, we are done with this band for now. We don't need it for this next one. We're going to be doing an alternating single leg deadlift, reverse deadlift, with some high knees in between. So one foot is going to kick back, heel to the wall, keep it nice, flat, and controlled. Knees coming right up for 5 high knees. 1, 2, 4, 5. Now my opposite knee is in the air. That one's going to drive back. Whew. Watch balance. So easing that down, coming back up, 5. So after the high knees, we should be switching sides. If that gets too confusing, we can just stick with those reverse deadlifts or take it back into a reverse lunge and switching back and forth. All right, let's do it. 30 seconds going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So starting on my right, coming out in front of me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I messed that one up. Coming back up, switching sides. 3, 4, 5. Now the other foot's in the air. Woo, controlling that balance. 3, 4, 5. Other leg. Switching back and forth. Getting those knees up at about waist level. Controlling that landing. Balance is getting hard. Gonna finish out this other side. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice work. All right. Got one more coming up for the end of round 1. Bear crawl burpee. So we're gonna be doing a bear crawl side to side. I'm gonna do 3 steps in each direction. Then I'm gonna hop up on my feet. So bear crawl, I'm on all 4s, starting nice and close. Knees are just gonna pop up off the ground. So I'm gonna just go side to side. 1, 2, 3, center myself, feet are coming up, hopping up in the air, right back down into that position. And then I'm going back in the other direction. Cool? 30 seconds, let's do it. Getting ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Stepping in 1, 2, 3, across my mat, centering myself, standing, jumping, right back down in that bear crawl position. 2, 3, we can also step up, just stand, come back to it if we want to take that jump out of it. 2, 3, nice work. Gonna get back, one more on the other side. 1, 2, 3, just keeping those knees hovering. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew, all right. That is circuit number 2. We're crushing it. All right, we got 2 more rounds of that. Gonna cruise right through it, and then we are done for the day. Nice job. Quick sip of water if you need it. Grabbing my sliders. Getting ready for those curtsy lunges, and we're just stepping if we don't have them. All right, remember, go at your own pace. If you ever need to take a longer break, please do. Slow it down if we need to. We're gonna start off round 2. Let's do it. 30 seconds, going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Sliding back behind me, keeping the weight in that front heel. Folding my knees in together. Keeping both my hips facing forward the whole time as I keep that weight on the front leg. Nice, good paces. These don't have to be super quick. Nice and controlled back and forth. Good, less than 10 seconds. Let's get a couple more reps in here. 3, 2, 1 more, and rest. Awesome job. All right, moving right along. Got our mini band loaded push-ups coming up next. Popping it right at my ankles for this one. Cool. So keeping tension in that band. Loading back up onto my heels. Knees are dropping back. Getting ready. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pushing up, sitting back. My feet are about hips width apart. Getting tension in that band. But depending on how much tension you want, you can adjust where your feet are a little bit. Nice work. Good. Slow it down if we need to. Let's keep getting those reps in. Less than 10, we got it. Let's get a couple more. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo, nice job. All right, got our alternating single leg deadlifts and high knees, or just single leg deadlifts, or reverse lunges, whatever we need to do. All right, we're getting ready to go in 3, 2, 1, let's do it. I'm gonna show you the reverse lunge this time, so we still get 4, 5, on my other leg stepping back, 2, 3, 4, 5, alternating back and forth, getting the knees all the way up, and if we need to take the hop out of it, we can still get that high knee movement without the jump. Nice work. Let's finish strong. Just under 10 seconds left. Keep it up, keep it up. 3, 2, 1, and time. Awesome job. All right, bear crawl burpees. Let's do it. Finish out round 2. We're almost at the end. Hang in there, guys. We're crushing it. All right, starting off to one side of the mat. If you have room for more movement, want to do some more steps, totally fine. If you don't have a lot, we can just take 2 back and forth or so. Let's get ready to work. And 3, 2, 1. Knees are hovering. Here we go. So staying nice and low. Tabletop to the ground. Planting those feet before I jump up. Nice and controlled. Coming back down. Just across the mat. Feet are flat. Hopping up at the top. Nice work. 2, 3. Making sure we can step and stand if we need to. Coming right back into it. Let's get one more. And time. We're crushing it, guys. All right, sip of water. Rest it up a little bit. We have got one more round. Home stretch, we're almost there. Alrighty, let's do it. Let's get her done. Just 2 more minutes of work and it's all over. All right, slider curtsy lunge. Back to the top, we're getting ready to go. And 3, 2, 1, alternating, let's do it. Pulling that back knee in. Remember, we're just stepping if we don't have the sliders. And if for any reason this motion's uncomfortable, we can just take that knee back and get some reverse lunges instead of getting that crossover with the curtsy. Nice job. Whatever we're doing, last few seconds. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Moving right along. All right, mini bands popping on around the ankles. Getting ready for some push-ups. Last set of the day. All right, let's get her done. Going in 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds. Here we go. Loading that up. Nice job. Bothers the shoulders at all, feel free to take that load up out of it or go up into downward dog if that's more comfortable. Keep attention in that band. Nice work. We're working everything. Good. Keep it going. Set a couple more. Good. Last push-up. We got this. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Crushing it. All right. Halfway through. 1 more minute of work. Home stretch. All right. Got our alternating single leg deadlifts and high knees. Let's get it. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I'm going to do deadlifts this time, so controlling that reach forward. 4, 5, switching sides. Catching my balance. Reaching forward. 5, cores engaged, stabilizing before I reach forward. Keeping a nice flat back. Hips are parallel. Nice job. Keep crushing it. Let's get a couple more. Woo. We got it. Last one. 4, 5. Last deadlift. Let's even it out. I started on this leg. 5. And a rest. Nice work, everyone. Official last 30 seconds. Just jump right into it. Get her done. And then we'll stretch it out. All right. Bear crawl burpees. Let's do it. Getting ready to go. 30 seconds on the clock. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Knees are hovering, stabilizing the core as I step across. Hopping up. Getting some air at the top if we can. If we're not comfortable jumping, don't worry about it. Can just hop up, hop right back into it. Take the jump out. Nice work. Let's finish strong. We got this. Less than 10. Get my last one on the other side. And 3, 2, 1. Done. Woo! Awesome job, everyone. Crushed that workout today. That was not easy. It wasn't easy for me. Maybe it was easy for you guys, but I'm tired. All right, grab your water. Catch your breath for a minute. Gonna stretch out before we finish up for the day. All right. Take your time getting into these stretches. If we need a little more time to catch our breath, no worries. We're gonna be doing some 90-90s today. Stretch out hips. So both my knees are gonna start off to one side. I have mine facing to the right. Both are in 90-degree angles. So since they're facing the right, I'm gonna lead with my left leg. I'm gonna rotate it out as far as I can, sitting up nice and tall until my other leg has to come with it. So stretching out as much as we can. Coming to the other side. My hips are pretty tight, so I'm gonna use my hands behind me to help stay up straight a little bit. So I'm not leaning back too much. So now my knees are facing to the left, right. Knees leading across, stretch as much as I can before that left one follows. All the way to the other side, sitting up tall. We're gonna do that again, so bringing it back. Left knee is leading. I'm gonna use my hands behind me for some support. Feeling that nice stretch, good. Bringing it back again. Good job. We're gonna get once more across and back. Really stretching it out as much as we can. Nice work. One more back. That's 3 on each side. And relax. Nice job. All right, and we're gonna get some T-spine rotations for the upper body. So I'm gonna lay down on my left side, knees are pulled up. Hand is resting on top of my knees. My hips stacked on top of each other. Drawing a big circle all the way around. Opening up the chest and shoulders. And bringing it around. Keep my fingertips on the ground. If we can't go all the way, that is fine. Go as far as we're comfortable going. Get one before switching over. And bring it back. Awesome. Switching sides. So now laying on the right side. Knees are pulled up again, 90 degrees. Keeping those hips stacked. Right arms resting on top. Heads resting on the ground. Drawing a big circle. Opening up all the way around. As far as we can go. Nice and slow rotations. And we'll get one more. And rest. Nice job. If anything feels extra tight, feel free to do some more of those stretches or any others that you would like to add in. That concludes our workout for the day. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great rest of your night. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for all of our upcoming workouts, and I'll see you next time.